everybody. I am here today because I got a lot to say. Yay, it's working. I did a live stream in my private group and it took so long to try and connect. I'm like, what's going on the internet? Is it just me and my internet connection, or is other people having these issues? How'd you know? Alright, so the fruit is ripe for the picking. Are you picking it? Is kind of what came through to talk about. Like, not in the literal sense fruit, although the flowers are starting to bloom for the fruit. What I am being called to talk about is that right now the energies are ripe for the picking. You know, like things are falling into place, things are finally getting completed that haven't been completed. And I was reading some astrology stuff this morning, and you know, like whatever was going on at the eclipse, so the end of August, might get a, oh, I'm just getting a download. Might get a, you know, it might come back again, you know, like whatever was going on at the end of August may just get a little, you know, a touch on again in November, yeah? So just kind of feel into that for yourself. And, you know, like I know the eclipse for me was pretty heavy. And, you know, on a brighter note, it's more like, you know, what, I don't like saying what lessons did you learn, but it feels like whatever happened then is now that there's a lot more, you know, you're a lot stronger now. So, you know, draw on this strength, draw on your awareness that you are, you know, stepping into a new kind of paradigm, if you wish, that it is that sense of, you know, being able to move forward finally after everything that's been going on for you in your life, yeah? So I'm just going to check here for comments, because for some reason my phone's not loading the comments. And there's people live, like it just looks like nobody's here. So I'm just going to keep checking the comments on my iPad. iPad to sound like a New Zealander at the moment. There's something else I was talking to myself this morning. I'm like, you're not a Kiwi, Hannah. You are not a Kiwi. So, okay. So the other thing, you know, is that it's, you know, the energies or the planetary lineups at the moment are like, it is like peak time for you to bring your dreams to fruition, to take action, to, you know, complete things as well. So, you know, like November is Scorpio. It's the, you know, unconscious or subconscious. It's the, what's not seen is becoming seen. So anything that's coming to light. Plus, it's full moon tomorrow, right? It is full moon, so right for the picking, right on the full moon as well. And, you know, everything that you need to see will be seen because the light shines on a full moon on everything. And using this to your advantage now. I'm holding a full moon ceremony tomorrow night online at 6:30 Brisbane, Australian Eastern Standard Time. If you want to attend that, please send me a private message and I'll send you all the details, because in this full moon tomorrow, it's a full moon in Taurus, which is, you know, Taurus is like lavish and abundance and, you know, luxury and, you know, like likes all the things, yeah? So I'm feeling really called to do a live stream tomorrow for the full moon ceremony. So it's in a private group, so you're gonna have to send me a message if you're feeling called to join that, on releasing vows of poverty and really aligning and stepping you into, you know, what you're here to do, in a sense of like receiving the financial support that you need to be able to do that, yeah? So doing that on the full moon tomorrow night at the ceremony. Now the ceremony on Tuesday night was very powerful. For those who attended can tell you, because it was like straight away like into these other realms, and I love holding these ceremonies. This is like my thing, you know, taking people to different realms and places that you just are like, well, that's like full trippy, right? This is the shit that you don't need drugs for, yeah? This is, you know, like getting off drugs, or, you know, and it's funny, something that came to mind, No, it was kind of in the past couple of days, I was having a conversation with somebody, and it just like made me realize, you know, like the alcohol and drugs that people take, so everybody waits for Friday afternoon, and it's like, you know, why do people do that? Or, you know, it's like, because it numbs us and it gives us something to look forward to. And, you know, well, not me myself, but, you know, general society, it's like, you know, because we kind of feel like it's like the treadmill, but we get stuck in the mindset and the mind frame, but that there is nothing else. And, you know, even when hear people say, oh, I'm on a fixed income, I can't afford it, or, you know, whatever. And I'm like, oh, like I cringe, you know? It's like, and I just was processing that and thinking about it, and I'm like, wow, like to just, it's very, I don't like saying it, but it's very closed-minded, you know, like to say that you're on a fixed income alone is like, well, you just shut off any other avenue or stream straight away. And it's like, and I said this in my blog, was it yesterday, you know, like the human mind and ego likes to compartmentalize and, you know, structure because it's got some form of control and it's going to stay alive. Whereas like the unseen world is flowing like a river all the time. And, you know, like creation comes by, you know, like us thinking about something and then we take action on it to make it happen, right? So, you know, like if, you know, coming from fear, it's like we need to make sure that it's there before we'll believe it. It's like, oh, wow, well, you know, like, I don't know, I've been processing myself trying to understand for people, you know, about like, I'm like, oh wow, how can they not see other possibilities, you know? And even just that sense, it's like, you know, and I say this all the time in my journaling, in my teachings, in my, you know, courses that I teach. It's kind of like, well, I don't know how this is going to happen, but I'm open to it happening, and you know, I'm excited that the possibilities are there that this could happen, you know? It's like we don't need to know how, we just need to take the first step. And I know it's like such a cliche, you know, saying these days, but it's the truth. It's like, you know, not knowing how something's going to come about, but still, you know, turning up as though it's already happened, you know, is how it comes about. And, you know, like being really mindful about your words, you know, in that sense of like, oh, well, I'm on a fixed income. This is all I'm going to ever earn. It's like, wow, you know, like, you know, my kind of, you know, I guess words, or, you know, it's like, wow, I have many avenues of income. I don't know how this is going to happen, but I'm open to possibilities of this happening. You know, all that sort of, you know, space there is so much around, you know, whether you believe that there's possibilities or not, right? And this goes for money, this goes for career opportunities, this goes for love, right? Because what that all stems down to is whether your heart is open or closed. Now you might say, oh, well, it might be your brain or your crown chakra closed-minded. Well, yeah, that is true. However, our heart is a seat of, you know, like feeling connected or not. And if we don't feel connected, well, we're going to be shut off in all of our chakras, in all of our energy fields. So, you know, the more that you can step into possibility and start changing the brain, because that's where it all starts, is the first step. And it's not easy, right? It gets easier, but when we first do anything, it's not easy. Remember, like driving a car, how overwhelming was it to learn to do all these things at once, and now you don't even remember how you got from point A to point B when you drive your car, right? Because you do it automatically. Anything is possible when we can start taking steps to make it possible, yeah? So in the, you know, what's going on right now, it's like now is a very, very fertile time to make your dreams happen, to put things into action, to get things moving in your life, and, you know, and start taking that, what is it, the massive action, or, you know, and we've only got, you know, a few weeks before Christmas left now, and people start freaking out, and it's like, you know, it's more than ever the time to, you know, get on track, get sorted, get everything, you know, happening that you need to happen, because then energetically it frees you to do and allow other things to come in, yeah? So I'm going to pull a card. If you're watching this live stream, this card is for you today on the fruit is ripe for the picking. Are you taking it? Because it's full moon tomorrow. If you want to join the ceremony tomorrow, I'll be releasing vows of poverty and shifting whatever blocks there so that you can energetically align to receive not only just money but love, shifting, your energy field to attract career opportunities. Maybe it's a new house, whatever you're wanting to receive. If you're having trouble receiving it, tomorrow's full moon ceremony that I'm holding online, you can be anywhere in the world, send me a private message and I'll send you the details for that. So I've pulled a card for whoever's watching this live stream. It's back to front. Hey Robin, emotional healing. So as your heart heals of old pain, old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. Isn't that just what I was talking about, right? I was literally just talking. Oh, look at the bottom card. I'll show you that in a minute. I was literally just saying, right, that if you're having trouble receiving love, money, finances, career, moving a house, whatever it is, or finding a house, yes, it might stem from here in a closed crown chakra, but it's the heart, right? It's where we feel connected to life or not. It's where we feel loved or not. It's where we feel anything, actually, right? And everything is energy and everything is moving. So if you've got all these concrete walls up around your heart, it's going to block everything out. Everything. And you're going to be sour and bitter and resentful at everything and everyone, right? But when we can release that, so this is just confirmation, right? Emotional healing, and she's holding the heart chakra mainly there. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. Like, come on, this is exactly what I was talking about. So if you're watching this live stream, if you want information to join the full moon ceremony tomorrow night, please send me a private message. Yes, sure, I'll send the details to you. Send me a private message and I'll send you through the details about the full moon ceremony, because we'll be releasing vows of poverty. So that's just, for financial, but also for your, mindset, for your energy field, for what's in your DNA and your cells, right? This is a cellular clearing that we'll be doing tomorrow night to release those vows. Because, when we, maybe we were a monk in our past life, or this life, or any, life, and lifetime, and those vows, if they're not severed or changed or consciously worked on, then they continue and they're in our energy field, and that's what sits there and that's what we're still recreating. So if this live stream is resonating with you, you might be called and might be being called to come along if you just happen to catch this live stream tomorrow night. So please send me a message if you want the details of the full moon ceremony. The bottom card of the deck, wait for it, are you ready? It's everything I've been talking about. Business venture. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. So hello, if you're watching this live stream, then releasing the vows of poverty is going to shift this to new ventures and new heights, right? So if you haven't joined any of my full moon ceremonies, if you've come to my Lightfield yoga classes in person or online, you will get a sense that the shifts that happen at these ceremonies is kind of like triple, quadrupled, fifth millionth, like energetically, right? Coming to ceremony is powerful, yeah? Whether it's, like in a circle, yeah? Circle energetically online. If you, come together as a group with intention, like straight away on Tuesday night, as soon as we started ceremony, we were just like bang, straight into it. It was like so incredibly clear, and everybody that was there had the same phenomenal shifts, and we're taken back in time, something amazingly. So tomorrow for the full moon, we're doing releasing vows of poverty. So please send me a message if you would like to join that full moon ceremony. And trust intuition doors are open. So if you feel like you don't get messages, or you don't listen to the messages you receive and you want to be able to do that, Trust Your Intuition is my primary course on how to teach you how to do that. It's a fully self-paced online course that you've got lifetime access to, and you gain instant access when you join right now. The doors close on the 29th of November for that, and you'll never see Trust Your Intuition at this price again. So seriously, if you have ever considered getting into it or want to, you know, if it calls to your soul, because it will be calling your soul if so, now is the time to get in. So I'll post a link in the comments for that too. So send me a message if you want to join the online full moon ceremony tomorrow night, and remember to release that old pain in your heart. Allow that heart to really connect into your heart, your life, your body, your soul, because that's where you're going to be able to receive the most love. So thanks for joining me live. Yes, fully well about the business venture. So if you're watching this live stream, you're meant to be. Make sure you take those messages and take action on them, because it is primary right picking energy at the moment. So yeah, use it to your advantage. Lots of love. Keep it really real. Lots of love. Namaste.